Tonight, behind-the-scenes look at how first responders get themselves prepared for a catastrophe. A joint counterterrorism hazmat drill tonight on Randalls Island, focused on how cops and firefighters would deal with an attack on the subway. It's Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger's exclusive story, and he's live on Randalls Island. Josh?
Sandra, that sign behind me notwithstanding, there is actually no subway station on Randalls Island, but that building is part of the Fire Academy's mock-up of a subway station and train, fully realistic, which tonight for several hundred first responders was the scene of a vicious chemical attack. Something awful has happened on the subway. Screams reverberate through a stopped 7 train that's thick with chemical smoke. There are casualties everywhere, screaming for help. And into this toxic brew rushed 2 transit cops, the first on the scene. All their training, all their common sense, it better not fail them now.
This is as real as it gets.
Of course, this is a drill.
There's an actual subway station that's been attacked by a terrorist with a chemical agent of some type.
Planned by Battalion Chief Tim Rice of the Fire Department's Weapons of Mass Destruction branch. Tonight at the Fire Academy's mock subway station, the FDNY and NYPD joined forces in a rare chance to practice how the 2 agencies work together when faced with the worst.
In large-scale incidents, that's not the first time you want to meet your counterpart from another agency.
Both agencies spool up their hazmat response as fire and police commanders join forces on the ground. Officers make their way into the tunnel and they find these 2 metal canisters amid a tangle of the dead and dying. People who fled into the tunnel to escape the smoke, but some touch the 3rd rail. Others can barely breathe. Firefighters help the walking wounded out of the tunnel to be decontaminated. Every rescue worker must be hosed down as well. This may be a drill, but it's anything but a game. Jim Leonard is the FDNY Chief of Department. Jim Waters runs NYPD Counter-Terror.
New Yorkers have earned the right to expect the very best from the fire department and from the police department each and every day.
Every incident you see, there's always cops on the scene right away, and they do a tremendous job, the firefighters, right away. They take an oath to protect the people of the city, and they do it at the cost of their lives way too many times.
It took fire and police brass 4 months to go through the intricate planning to get ready for this drill, but for the responders who were a part of the drill, they didn't know what they were up against until they actually arrived on scene, which of course is exactly how things would be if or when this actually happens.